God has done to help us to escape what's coming, that we might be a part of that first resurrection in which those who participate are blessed and who have no fear of death, because death no longer has any power over us. We have a responsibility to shout it on the rooftop. I want you to see Romans chapter 5, verses 8 through 11. But God showed his great love for me by sending Christ to die for me while I was still a sinner. Did you hear me? Because we get this thing twisted. See, we want to show love to folk when they doing all the things we think they ought to do. God says, my love is greater than that. That's demonic kind of love. You got somebody messing up that you love, and you frustrated and upset with them because they're not doing what you think they ought to do. God says, overwhelm them with my love that's in you, so that even in their rebellion, they can experience my love. When did Jesus die for us? When you started, you stopped smoking and you stopped going to the movies. That's what the religious folk used to say. And you stopped going to the juke joint parties, and you stopped creeping at night and doing some of the stuff. When you reformed, is that when Jesus died for you? Mm-mm. Jesus died for you when you didn't want to have anything to do with him, when you were giving him the finger, when you were calling him a liar, when everything God said not to do, you did. And when Jesus died on that cross, and we were acting the fool out there. I saw y'all out there. I saw you. He saved others. Let him save himself. Where is this daddy now? I thought he said God was his father. I heard one of the thieves on the cross say, hey, brother, save yourself, and when you save yourself, save me too. But I heard Jesus say, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Let's stop trying to get folk morally right. God didn't call us to be the moral commissioners. God called us to extend his love for the unlovable. Stop telling folk how no good they are. What a waste of breath they have been. Because my text says that his great love for me is that he died when I didn't want to have anything to do with light. And the writer says, and since I have been made right in God's sight by the blood of Christ. Note what made me right. The blood of Christ. Nothing you have ever done, nothing you ever will do can make you right in the sight of God. It's God's blood, the blood of Christ. He will certainly save us from God's condemnation. So I'm assured of being saved from the condemnation of God. For since my friendship with God was restored by the death of his son, while I was still his enemy, I'll certainly be saved through the life of his son. So now, preacher, you get an opportunity to rejoice. In this wonderful new relationship that you now have with God because of our Lord Jesus Christ has made me a friend